everyone. So we made it to 50 editions of Three Things Direct from the Future. I think that deserves a celebration. So here's a quick-fire recap of our 3 favorite things from each category. First, one thing that helps. So wireless electricity. Those power lines, they seem like something we don't need anymore. They're so ugly and costly. So New Zealand's Powerco teamed up with Emrod to put up a system of wireless electricity transmission. Now it works by transmitting targeted beams of electricity through the air. No need for anything ruining the environment, and it's easier to install in remote areas. So wireless electricity like this, it's weatherproof, and it can be used to connect renewable energy back to the power grid, which is awesome. Number 2, the haptic music suit. This is probably my favorite topic we've covered today. So the thing is that the neurons in our brain, they're not picky about where their signals are coming from. They just receive electrical impulses and process them. So hence you can trick them to receive sounds through things other than your ears. So the haptic music suit enables deaf people to enjoy live music the same way that hearing people do. So the sound vibrations are processed and the suit conveys the information to the wearer's body. The impact, this is so huge that they can dance to the beat of the song. Really cool. From a health point of view, our third one is Microbots, Trojan style. So Microbots are small robots designed to deliver drugs through the body to a specific target. White blood cells absorb these disguised microbots, carrying them through to places that have previously been impossible to treat. So once inside, magnets are used to maneuver the microbots to the target location for the medication. Now this technology will help treat diseases such as cerebral thrombosis, apoplexy and epilepsy, among lots of others. Next category, one thing to be wary of. Deepfake Tom Cruise. If you ever see Tom Cruise doing weird things, it's probably his deepfake version. Actually, it could also be the real him. Over at Twitter, an account that deepfakes the popular actor became an instant hit, demonstrating the power of today's deepfake technology. Now, our newsletter outlined some canny ways to determine whether a video is faked. However, the real danger lies in people, i.e. you and our tendency to instantly believe what we see. In these times, you need to go and validate the source before assuming something is real, no matter how real it really looks. Number 2, your eyes can tell who you are. So the eyes are the window to our soul, apparently, and eye tracking technology has become so ubiquitous in our modern day. Now, websites are now using these methods to know more about us than we might think. Through just looking at websites, things like drug consumption, mental and physical health, and even your sexual preference can all be identified by eye tracking technologies. So if you'd like to be super anonymous, then perhaps it's time to wear sunglasses when browsing the web. Nuclear flashcards is our third one to be wary of. Now, this is more about security, and it doesn't matter how well you secure your technology, you need to consider what your human users will do. So American soldiers working in a secret base in Europe used commercial flashcard websites to help them memorize important and top secret information. Now we're talking camera locations, usernames, passwords, the whole shebang. These flashcards were easily searchable by anyone who cared to do so. Now, billions of dollars spent on security measures was thwarted by people just creating the info in another system. So sometimes the best cybersecurity tool is user education. Now, my favorite category, one to amaze. Number 1, shape your own dreams. So what could be better than a Netflix subscription? Well, create your own adventure and be the star of your own dreams. MIT Media Lab's Fluid Interfaces came up with a way to shape your own dreams. The amazing thing is that they track your sleep, and when you are in the hypnagogic state, may not have pronounced that right, but it's the one between when you're asleep and awake, they can deliver sounds that trigger dreams related to those sounds you've heard. So yes, it may be possible to star in your own show, even if it's just in your dreams. Now, Project Starlight. So as everybody knows, video calls have become a staple or a menace in the last 18 months. And talking to people in 2D, in my opinion, is not even close to talking to people in real life. But the folks at Google have tried to attack this. So Project Starlight attempts to mimic face-to-face conversations by rendering the participants in 3D, using existing network infrastructure. The result is an amazingly lifelike and true-to-size video experience. It's actually much more similar to actual conversations. I just wish that Google had got onto this a bit earlier and got Project Starlight before the pandemic. Number 3, monkey mind Pong. As you see your kids controlling the devices, we still use touch to control our devices. but Elon Musk's Neuralink are hoping to change this. They released a video showing a monkey playing the game Pong with nothing but its brain, had a wireless implant imprinted in it, and that transmits over Bluetooth, which is the same technology you use to tether your phone to other devices. So brain-machine interfaces are continuing to advance at a rapid pace. It's a development that scares me a bit, but it does excite me a lot, and I think it's one that we're going to see a lot more of lately. I hope you all have been enjoying the newsletter so far. I'm really enjoying putting it together. It is usually the highlight of my week. Now, I need some help though, so if you ever come across any topics or articles that you think would be relevant, then I'd love to hear from you. I might even give you some credit. So, thanks very much for subscribing. I hope you continue to subscribe. I hope you continue to enjoy, and I'll talk to you next fortnight. All the best.